All right, everyone. So I've added a Google Sheet to the DER3 version 2 team info. I'm not sure where it should go. But if you open it up, it's basically like, sorry, let me move this down. If you click on 6-month timeline, it allows you to create a Gantt chart. And really what we're going to do is we're going to do one for each client. So you just go File, make a copy, rename it to the person or the company, I'm sorry. Here's a couple of videos on how to do different things. The only thing you really need to remember is that this date dictates what all the other dates will be going forward, right? So if I'm gonna, oh sorry, I'm in view mode only. So let me just do a quick make a copy. I'll just leave it the way it is. So going back to here, now I've got read-write access. So if I double click on this date, and you're setting a timeline for someone to start, so maybe it's going to be the 30th. Always select a Monday, even if they're going to be starting on the 1st, because that drives the rest of the days. So now we got Monday. We have the days of the work week basically, and then you can set the the end date to the 30th, for example. Right, and now you can start adding in tasks, costs, capacity issues, estimated hours, task owner, which would be the person or maybe someone at that company, and you can share this link with them so that they can, edit it as well, right? And then as you add, test task, and the start date's the 30th, so maybe the start date is August 30th. So I might say that on the 1st, I'm going to do whatever, and I'm going to give myself 2 days. So now you're going to start building out the Gantt chart of, what needs to be done, right? So the 7th, and so on and so forth. And you build in the tasks, any sort of costs if they're outsourced, any capacity issues that need to be resolved, estimated hours. This is just a quick and dirty to do a project for a client. And, it's only going to go to, this sort of week, depending on when they start, right? But if they wanted, they could actually create the project for, and this is set for 6 months. So you could actually create a plan for them for 6 months, and maybe we help guide them for 4 or 5 weeks, and then the rest they have to do on their own, but at least they got a template to work with. This other stuff down here is just doing analysis of different software. We won't get into it. Example analysis. I'm not sure if we have time for this, but a return on investment I think is really important for people. Well, maybe not for everybody, depending on what stage they are in the business. But I just got an example of an ROI I've done using cloud-based accounting software and accounts payable automation platforms with online payment solutions. So it just gives you, what's the internal cost, what's the cost of the tech, what's the ROI. All right, but this is the most important part. So remember, this yellow is the most important date to set for their start date, and always choose a Monday, even if they're going to be starting on a Tuesday. All right, thanks.